Yo, what's up, gentlemen? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Vussy Magz back at with another one. So in today's video, man, you feel me? Let me tell you what's up, right? Before I tell you what's up, you gotta do one thing. You gotta like, comment, subscribe, click the notification icon so you don't miss out on any feature drops. You know the vibes. You feel me? Yeah, in today's video, we're gonna do a reaction. We're reacting to Lesiba Mothupi, right? I hope I'm saying it right. We're reacting to Lesiba Mothupi. The video is called "How I Taught Myself to Trade Forex at 19." You feel me? What I feel like a lot of us started trading like at the age of 19, 20, around there. This around the time I also started trading. You feel me? So that's why I even got intrigued to kind of do a reaction to this video. It's not like a recent video, you know what I'm saying? It's like only a year ago, so it's not bad. So but the only reason I even like got intrigued to watch it, so to speak, was because of the caption, like how I taught myself how to trade forex at 19. So I wanna hear how what it went through. Also give my input and if there's any similarities, that would be cool. But yeah, I'll just share my thoughts on what I think. You understand?
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's a boy, this from Mothupi, and today I'm super excited because we literally killed an FP. We took a buy on US30 and the market just shot upwards. Maybe I'll get to show you guys this.
No, but I think I've seen it. So I've seen him before, definitely on Instagram. I think I might be following him. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I think it's from the thing. It's from 012, which is Pretoria. But then again, I could be wrong. But yeah, man, you see, like in PTA, I feel like I think. Let's keep it real, right? And if I'm wrong, you can let me know in the comment section. But I think all the top traders are basically in Gauteng. For the most part, Pretoria. And I know a lot who come from KZ, all the, you know what I'm saying, all those other places and whatever. I almost say countries, all those other places, the KZs, the Cape Towns and whatever. But the movement is in 012. You understand? So yeah, I think it's from Pretoria too.
Speak of it, what actually did happen, but I wanted to speak about today how I actually started trading forex, the currency market, even like to be more specific, at the age of 19 years old. I just wanted to be a bit more.
That's crazy. I also started with currencies, bro. That's crazy as hell.
Specific with the title, because I know a lot of people are like, when did you start? All these questions that are like something that I don't mind talking about, and hopefully you as a person, like if you just like you're going through a phase whereby you want to know what journeys are for other people, what their journeys, what actually they have to go through. That's like the video that you need, because like with this, I'm gonna literally walk you through how I got in.
Nigga, nice chains too, boy. Nice chains and a watch, and you feel me?
At the age of 19, and then how I was able to evolve and stuff. Man. So before that happens, obviously I want you guys to do one thing for me before I sit down, because I'm going to be sitting down here, we're going to be having a chat, you and I want you guys to do one thing for me. Just make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Obviously you can see that we are going for over 250,000 subscribers, and I know we will get there with the help of you. And at the same time, comment below what it is that you want me to also speak about. Some of the questions that you do comment below, I do observe them, and then I do get to make topics someone out there. The same video that I'm doing now is the same video that I actually needed to hear someone speak that has been able to walk through this journey, or someone that has already been able to achieve some experience when it comes to this. So I was like, you know what, hopefully this is definitely going to help a lot of people out there, so why not share my story? So obviously guys, I started trading at 19 years old, somewhere around those ages, 2017. And while I did trading at that time, it was a bit more tough, because things such as like smartphones or even internet connections and all those things were a bit more expensive for people like us, because
yeah, that's true though. That's true. I remember when I started trading, I think it was my first year. Yeah, I think 2016, 17, around there. It was crazy.
Obviously, I'm still in college at the time. I can't even afford things such as data, and not even that. But just by being able to have a cell phone that's gonna allow me to be able to trade was a hassle, because I didn't have a phone at the time. I only had one of those smallest phones that you get.
Wait, you didn't have a phone, my G? Nah, I don't know how I feel about that one. I definitely think this nigga had a phone for sure. Come on now. I mean, it's one thing. I mean, Android's way thing. I mean, it doesn't have to be an iPhone, you understand? Just a phone, yeah, now where you can WhatsApp and do them little things. Because I feel like, dog, there's no way, Joe. There's no one who's just existing out here without no smartphone, no nothing. I don't know about that
any
one.
store for literally less than 100 rands, like 150 somewhere around the time.
Like y'all need, like you guys need you one of these ones. If it's not even like a iPhone or anything, it's just a one of those. You understand? Just like a normal Android thing, yeah, in the building, just to
So obviously, I had to just sit down with my mom and just like explain to her what actually it is that I want or I need from her, which was help into getting a phone. And that's all that I actually needed at that time, because a phone
Shout
is
out
actually
to old
one thing
lady,
that was
man.
going to be able to help me be able to learn about the
Shout out
markets
to
and
old
even
lady.
focus a bit more on trading, like going trading and stuff. So what actually happened, like how I actually came into understanding what the forex market is like I did say, I once said this part whereby I once saw like a friend's mom trading, and she was actually trading like IQ options and stuff, but she explained to me what currencies are or forex market is.
Hey, but that one will move you, Joe. I also been through the IQ thing. I had a boy who introduced me to IQ options till I saw that nigga lose $1,000 like in less than 5 minutes. Then I was like, you know what? Nah.
And then that just gave me like a broad understanding of what's going on. But the fact that she was able to make money on a cell phone, for me was like, I need to learn the thing. I don't care what it is, I don't care what happens, I need to learn that. And the fact that it's not even easy, it's a bit more complicated to understand. It means that once I do get to understand it, I'll be able to make the most out of it. So that's when I went out there. I got the name was called Forex market. So I went out there, I started searching what is Forex. Obviously we all start there. They started giving me different types of videos. This is Forex, this is how it works. So then I started just searching a bit more. I was a bit more into the what is Forex side, up until I started believing that, oh, okay, no, this thing is actually a legit thing. Because at first you need to understand if that business model that you're trying to get into, if it is legit. Once you get there, okay, this is legit, this is when you can start.
And I feel like at the time, no one really knew like about Forex at the time. We only, because me, well, from my personal experience, I'd only known about cash flow, and I only known about cash flow and who? There was someone else. Oh, the that other nigga who was 21 years old for 6 years. That nigga. I only knew about that nigga, and also cash flow. But cash flow story, I didn't even know he was trading Forex. I just knew he was trading something. So when I found out about the other dude, the 21-year-old nigga, well, for 6 years, right? When I found out about that nigga, because he came out as a youngest SA millionaire trading Forex, that's when I was like, oh, Forex, which one is this one? You understand? Then that's when the boys started to, do further little research or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, I didn't even get scammed. Luckily, I never got scammed by that nigga, because now, look at how things turn out now. Those who know what I'm talking about, right?
Depending on how can you make money from it, what do you need to do. Some of these people, obviously, others I didn't relate with, so I had to just filter them out. And the ones that I found value from, the ones that I related to and I understood, I literally stuck with them. I started learning a bit more from them, started taking more information on how Forex works from those people, and then that literally changed and helped me massively. But at the age of 19 years old, when I got into it, the first thing that I done was obviously on Google you'd get what is Forex. There will be different types of websites that will come with different information. I'll go into them, then I'll join these newsletters, forums, your baby peeps. Obviously we all have to go through all those steps that are going to help us to move forward. There's also one I forgot what it is, that had tutorials, but the name is pforex.com. That actually helped me out a lot, because they had beginner lessons. They were not too long, short, but a lot of lessons about everything, even though it wasn't too deeply explained, but it gave me an understanding, and so, and that's one of the things.
I feel like the only difference with his journey and mine, I actually went down to pay some other mentor before actually going down his route, right? So I got my ass scammed first, and then that's when I started going to Google, and because I was like, there's no way, bruh. I know. And that nigga, because I got scammed, I'm sure that nigga was living off of making money from people and stuff. But to me, to me, it was like that nigga's making money off the markets. I never saw it I never thought of it as this nigga is only making money from courses or whatever. I was like, that nigga has to be making money from the markets. Maybe I'm just the unfortunate one, but definitely. So that kept me going, even Even after I lost money on that nigga, I just went back to Google and I started doing what this nigga is talking about, right?
So we started trading on the Forex market. We started going into Forex. So I started learning a bit more about it. I'm excited. Obviously, I don't have to tell you where I am now in the gym.
This nigga didn't drop out, though. I was gonna get so hyped. If he dropped out, I was gonna be like, damn. But you feel me?
Because most of you guys do know. But today, literally just today, we were able to close over 13,000 rands, like from just a few minutes trading. Initiated in our teams, and like we took the trade on US30. We took a buy actually on US30, and then it just spiked all the way upwards. And like within a few minutes, NFP came, and then like it just even spiked more upwards. And I was like, wow.
Nigga talking about NFP. When was this? This was a year ago. A year ago? Yeah. Otherwise, I was gonna start talking about manipulation, which only just started recently. So that's how I know this video wasn't made now. Otherwise, it would have been starting to talk about manipulation and stuff. Also, I'm interested, man. I think I'm gonna subscribe to homie. Oh, I already did in the building. Shut up, man.
Okay, let's take profits, guys. We're done for the day. So 13k, 13,000 rands we were able to make just today. Imagine now if I didn't make this decision, where would I have been now with my life now? So it's not like maybe I would have been much more successful that side. I could have got a job, became a supervisor, I don't know. But
those things are
you understand that I'm just showing you that the path that I was able to take, I'm a bit more comfortable with it, because it's not me just putting in too much work. It's just being able to get that freedom of doing what I love, and also having a lot of time on my plate, on my side, sorry about that, on my side, to be able to figure out what it is that I want to continue doing there. So that's what
Damn, this nigga can articulate himself, bruh. Like, he's just talking, you understand, and everything is making sense. It's not like on some, he's just taking you everywhere and whatever. He's talking non-stop, but it's talking about things that like are building up and it's making sense. That's what's up. I like this nigga, man.
So obviously, like 2019, 2018, I mean, that was like after I dropped out of school, like as soon as January, didn't go to school anymore. Actually,
wait, hold up.
That was like after, obviously, like 2019, 2018, I mean, that was like after I dropped out of school, like as soon as January, didn't go to school.
Hold up.
That was like after I dropped out of school, like as soon as
that nigga dropped out, man.
Didn't go to school anymore. They actually forced me to, the one to
shout out to my boy Lesiba in the building.
That's what I understand, and they obviously my dad.
Shout out to Lesiba in the building.
For that year, I kept just pushing, doing my own.
You know the vibes. Yeah, you know, dog. Every nigga I know who's, well, not every nigga, but dog, most niggas I know who are like really making it in the markets right now and they're really killing it. Or, yeah, let me put it like that. Successful traders I know are successful in terms of my own idea of what success is. Success is making a ton of money, you understand? Eventually they had to choose between going with the social norms and just like start like doing things their own way. In this case, it was school. Also for me, it was school, dog. I had to decide like, yo, do I really wanna, you know what I'm saying? And even after dropping out, I kind of felt like a waste man in a way. I was like, damn, like folks gonna be like disappointed and stuff. And I was just like, dog, I didn't even have the results before I dropped out. That was the thing about me. I just knew it, so I had to convince everyone else to also believe in me, which I did that through results. You feel me?
Things, trying to see what it is that I can do on my side to be able to flip the situation into how I want it to be. The only thing that I could do was study as much as possible. I could just trade and study, like learn the market, see how the market is moving, put a lot of attention into my growth of understanding the whole concept of the market and being able to capitalize the most from the market. By doing so, it helped me be able to find different types of mentors. There were mentors that would day trade, swing trade. There were mentors that would that focus a bit more on the psychology. There were different types of mentors, and then that helped me be able to see the mentor side of things. And then while doing so, while I'm learning about this information, started knowing that regardless of me trying to just master the market, how they move, looking at the graphs and stuff, I should also focus on my mind, my personal development, because how I see the charts, how it moves, how I react is all up to how I feel and how I think about that. So that taught me to be able to go through that. So at that time I was like maybe 20 years old. I was somewhere around 20 years old, and then came yeah, then came during the year, I was able to actually make a few profits on the markets. I was able to go from I'm literally just 3 months. I think I pulled over 350,000 rands from the markets, and I was like super excited at the time because I'm
Shout
what,
out, man.
20 years old.
It's always crazy. I'm quiet because it's always crazy how when you're starting out thinking of a month like 300k, like it seems so far-fetched, but once you get deep in the grind and you focus, discipline, and all those things, you apply them, dog, it's nothing. You really be holding that 300k and stuff, like it ain't even all that matter. The nice thing about like getting to that point is the journey behind everything that happened before. You feel me?
Just pulled 350k, and I'm just chilling. I'm still in the hood at the time. I'm still at home. I have nothing going on my side, so it's not like I have a lot of responsibilities. But at the time, obviously, when you make as much money as them and you've never seen that much money, there will be things that are gonna come and go. So I started getting into different types of businesses, thinking that I'm investing, but because of my lack of knowledge towards that, I eventually lost most of the money, which brought me back into negatives. I was now back in debts, even because I was now back into I was owing money, I was doing this, and investments not paying out, all those different types of things.
That's true, man.
So now, going through that phase, I noticed something. I actually noticed the fact that it's hard to trade when you are not, mentally stable. Like when you're going through a hard time, or when you're just overthinking specific stuff.
Yeah, no. This boy is preaching, man. Jeez, come on, man. Shout out to Lesiba, man. If you remember, I'll link the full video in the description box below. But that's true as hell, man. Like every business, for me, from my personal experience, I've learned that basically trading is just like any other business. You're not gonna catch it on the first time you're trying it out unless it's like your calling or something. Even then, like the possibilities of that happening are very low. You understand? So just like with the trading stuff, you need to like get familiar with the model concepts and all that. Just in business, you have to also get familiar with how things run. If doing retail, you need to like there's a lot you need to learn, and the best way to learn is like to learn in the field by doing it, not by reading about it or by all those other methods that don't work. You need to just put the experience down, which is why after that you think you're investing and then you end up losing some of your money.
A few months from there, I started trading a six-figure account in rands, and then it was like one of the first times I was trading an account that I built from all the way down into 6 figures, and nicely that I built nicely, not too quick, understand, and not disrespecting risk. I was actually respecting risk, even though I made so much profit. And then when I got into that 6-figure, it changed my mindset in a certain way. It allowed me to start
guys, this thing, I had someone talk to me about trading. What if I just work on making maybe 10% every day or every week or something like that? Those things only apply if you have a decent size account. If you have 500 rands and you want to grow 2%, how much is that? You also need to you understand. There's things you guys need to be aware of. To focus on percentages is cool. To risk 1% so you can make maybe 3%. It only applies if your account is a decent size. But if you're talking about 500 accounts, 1.5 account, and you wanna use that thing of 1% and grow 3%, dog, it's gonna take you 10 years. Trust.
Being able to have this in the right direction. That's when you are more inside a shack or you're in a huge house, whatever. But a breakthrough is something that's gonna happen if you just stay consistent towards you pushing in the markets there. And investing in trading is one thing that actually is amazing, because you will be able to just trade anywhere, anytime, and not have to report to anyone else and not wait for a specific salary at a specific time.
Yeah, man, that's facts as hell. I'm kind of mad I agree with this nigga so much. You feel me? That's crazy. Go subscribe to him. If you want, I'll link the video in the description box below. I didn't include everything that was being discussed in this video because I didn't want to spoil the whole video. I just wanted to go through some key parts and stuff like that. So shout out, man. I feel like so my impressions, I feel like this nigga, you can see he's put down the work. From the stuff he's saying, he's very aware of himself and what he's been through and where he's at, and that's cool, man. So I can never hate on such a success story. You feel me? In fact, it's even motivating, even though Like we're at a point where we're all both profitable and stuff. But stuff like this is still motivational, my G's. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, peace out.